What do you think about Donald Trump's win on November 5th?
Oh, it's the worst. It's catastrophe. Almost. I mean, as a young lesbian scientist, I'm nervous. Yes.
You like Trump?
Yes, I like very. I love you, Trump. Trump for president.
Thank you.
Sure about Donald Trump, if and only if what he was just giving on the campaign is going to be done, then American will be the place to go. It will be the place to choose.
I love you too. You're not my type, but I love you.
Hey guys, we're here in front of the America Pavilion. Donald Trump just won the election. So we're going to go find out what the people at the UN COP29 climate conference in Baku think about the president-elect of the United States of America. We're getting reactions from attendees at COP about Donald Trump and his win. What do you think it means for climate change and the movement?
Well, I don't see any hope for Donald Trump caring about the environment. I'm hopeful that the U.S. government will see reason and that they will provide adequate climate finance, at least $5 trillion, because that's what the global South needs. We're not asking for aid, we're not asking for charity, we're asking for reparations. I don't think Donald Trump will see that, but I hope he does.
What if Americans don't want to pay the reparations?
Well, we've known that Americans really don't, well, they voted Donald Trump. Donald Trump pulled out of the Paris Agreement, so not hopeful there, but I believe in our comrades in the United States that they can convince their fellow Americans to actually care about the planet, care about the global South, and care about our future survival.
Yeah. Why do you call them comrades?
Well, I am a progressive, so comrades.
Comrades, all right.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Personally, as a Kenyan, I just believe that we were always given leaders by God. God always chooses leaders. So this time around, he decided to give us Donald Trump. So I just feel good, and I wish him the best.
Why do you think God would give us Donald Trump?
Because he wants the best for his people.
All right. Thanks very much.
Thank you
Appreciate
so much. Thank you.
Thanks. Can I ask you about Donald Trump?
No, it's okay.
Oh, come on, man. You got to have an opinion.
Yeah, I have a lot of opinions.
Then tell us. Come on, tell America.
Okay.
Why not?
I'm definitely okay with that.
You worried you're going to get in trouble?
No, I'm not worried I'm going to get in trouble.
Oh, we'd love to hear your opinion on Trump, and I'm sure our viewers would too.
A lot of people would, right?
So tell us.
All right, just don't get me kidnapped or deported or anything like that.
we won't.
I hope
Trump's
that
not gonna come
doesn't happen. All right, so let me know when.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on Donald Trump? What are your thoughts on the election in America? What does that mean for climate change in this movement?
Right, so as he's an industrialist, he is all about money, making money, big businesses. I think that it's a huge brunt to climate justice and climate action. And also as a feminist, not very happy that he's here, though I do assume it might have some impact on the Pakistani political system. So I'm curious about how it's going to impact my country, Pakistan. So yeah, it's the wait and watch moment for us.
Just playing devil's advocate here for a minute. You said you're a feminist. Donald Trump selected Susie Wiles, first ever female chief of staff in the United States. What is as a feminist, what's your reaction to that?
Honestly, it's like it's very conflicted. He has had a lot of allegations against him. He has made a lot of misogynist remarks in the past. That doesn't rectify what he's done before. And misogyny is something that's really inbuilt, it's intrinsic. One move of electing someone or having one representative, which I believe could be tokenism, I don't know, maybe it's not, but it doesn't rectify what he's done in the past.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys. Have a good Hey, excuse me, we're getting reactions from attendees at COP. What do you think of Donald Trump's win? What does that mean for climate change?
Oh, it's the worst. It's catastrophe. Almost.
What do you think about Donald Trump's win on November 5th?
Okay, like a minute, right?
Yeah, just quick answer. What do you think? What does that mean for climate change?
I think America is going to be out for a while from climate meaningful negotiations, from climate actions. I think it's going to set the whole climate multilateral process back a bit.
What would I say about it? I feel it was fair. The American people decided what they want. I think he appealed to what they want, and they were able to give him the election. To me, it demonstrated democracy, and that's what we feel. But relating to what concerns us here, I don't know what's the direction that America is going to take, whether they'll still be with the Paris Agreement or not. But so far, I think the election was okay, as long as the people voted what they want and there was an agreement, there was a concession. Those who won were able to agree. So to me, it's okay.
Are you concerned he might pull out of the Paris Agreement and the climate process?
Yeah, for me, I'm worried because he has done it in the past, so I don't know what he is going to do.
Very good.
I'm worried, but I'm hopeful that he may change or rescind this place.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm with the American media. We're just trying to get people's reaction to the election of Donald Trump. What do you think it means for the climate process? Okay, you have any thoughts?
Very amazing.
Pretty amazing?
Yes.
You like Trump?
Yes, I like very. I love you, Trump.
You represent USA.
Yes.
USA?
Yes, sir.
And
USA.
very strong country. Very strong country. And difficult and ne güzel yerleri var. Just
Beautiful place.
I speak Russia and Turkish.
Wonderful. So why do you like Trump? What are some things you like about him?
Niye göre Trump'ı sevirsiniz?
Because
Yeah,
strong man. Very strong man.
Strong man.
Yes. And handsome.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, thanks.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Thanks. You have any thoughts about Trump? No. You're good? Okay. Good. All right. Thanks. Thank you. What do you think about Donald Trump and his election?
Oh, I'm scared. Sorry, we're having a meeting right now. I'm sorry. Right now we're here. What do you think about Donald Trump?
It doesn't matter what I think. We're just trying to figure out what you guys think.
Sorry, there's an ongoing meeting right now.
Just to the election of Donald Trump and what that means to this whole climate process.
For me, I think he's a great one. So Donald Trump for
very good.
president.
Thank you.
Regardless of what's going on Capitol Hill, I think we have such a strong foundation that it's not going to really stop what's already at that tipping point, so to speak.
Okay. You have any thoughts or ditto?
No, I mean, as a young lesbian scientist, I'm nervous. Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to get my PhD done, and I'm going to make sure that I'm doing what I can to fight for our climate future.
Okay. Well, you said you're a young lesbian scientist. What do you think about Trump? Do you feel that your field of specialty with what you've studied is going to be more scrutinized under the Trump administration, or you feel like the sun is rising? Are you nervous?
All right, let's talk. Okay, so on the lesbian front, I don't have to worry about what's going to happen to abortion rights for myself personally, but I still have to worry for all of my friends. As a lesbian, I am worried that I'm going to lose my right to get married, which I guess it's okay that I don't have a girlfriend. And on the scientist front, I do remote sensing to establish the evaluation of nature-based solutions. And I know that is still going to be something that even if it's not needed in the US, is going to be needed elsewhere. And remote sensing is something that everyone needs. I mean, that's how we know how many tanks are in Ukraine or Israel. Like, this is something that regardless, I will be able to find work in. I just don't know where I, as someone, am going to want to work.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, we're getting reactions from attendees at COP. What do you think about Donald Trump's win? What does that mean for climate?
Speaking as an Australian, yeah, we're not enjoying it. The major concern is that I'm finding like a lot of people my age and my demographic, and just Australians in general, is we are genuinely scared being.
People spoke, just like I'm elected. President Trump was elected, right? He gets to choose what direction, and we're going to continue doing this work.
All right, final question. So you said Donald Trump won by a lot. He got 312 electoral votes, won the popular vote by over 5 million. When polled, most Americans say they don't care about climate change. They don't even want to spend a single dollar more on their utility bills to help save the climate. If the world's going forward with this and the United Nations wants to implement the climate agenda, but the American people don't, do you think as a leader in the United States, should they be forced to kind of go along with an agenda that they don't support?
That's a little bit of a loaded question, right? I would say this: all of our power runs off of solar in our city. We actually save money on that, right?
I'm scared.
Just curious, what do you think about Donald Trump?
Okay, for me, what I think about Donald Trump is a lesson to all that we don't have to have the output on hand or to have the election answers on hand. So I'm sure about Donald Trump, if and only if what he was just giving on the campaign is going to be done, then America will be the place to go. It will be the place to choose, and I'm sure that we are going to be done a lot of the things because he, one of his speech was telling that he's going to make to unlock many issues which were just locked, like and to ensure that American is just become the same American which we used to know. Yeah.
So you're happy about his election?
I'm happy, and I wish him all the best. And because I'm the African person, and I'm sure that Donald Trump will appreciate if we also consider to ensure there is no segregation on black colors, so that even us, maybe we can have something to contribute in American, and also we'll be happy to see that like our second country. So we wish that to ensure we see something on African countries or African people from Donald Trump. We wish him to hear from that.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Excuse me, we're getting reactions from attendees at COP. What do you think of Donald Trump and his win? What does it mean for climate change?
I mean, that's a disaster, but
why?
Oh, sorry.
Why is it a disaster?
No, guys, we cannot give interviews actually.
Okay. Excuse me, can we ask you a question? We're with the American media. We're just getting reactions from attendees at COP. What do you think about Donald Trump's win in America? What does that mean for climate change and the movement?
For Trump? Yeah, I think Trump is a catastrophe. So whatever he does.
Why is it catastrophic? What do you think?
Yeah, he's changing his mind all the time. He's saying different things, which he doesn't understand the consequences. So I'm very skeptical, unfortunately.
Do you have any thoughts about Trump?
Yeah, I have different thoughts completely.
Yeah, what are they?
Because of the new administration, we, the climate change community, are not worried at all. Because we have the experience earlier, so that we can manage this, we can handle it better, and we will have more connection with the people, USA people, and we will have more connection with the cities. So that if the administration, they leave us, they leave the agreement, we don't bother, because they will have to suffer in future.
So you think local action to subvert Donald Trump's administration is the way around it?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, all right, thanks very much, appreciate it.
Trump winning this election, it's gonna it's a hit back on climate action and what the US is doing with when it comes to climate action. And most it's devastating.
Excuse me, we're getting reactions from attendees at COP about Donald Trump. What do you think his win means for the movement?
Oh my God.
No. You do it.
I cannot comment on that one.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts?
On Trump?
Yeah, what does it mean for climate change? Thumbs down.